In the landscape of steel and glass, some architects approach design as more than construction. They treat it as composition. They recognize that a building is not only defined by its foundation or form, but by the way it interacts with its surroundings, reflects light, and shapes daily life. In this episode of ArchDaily Spotlight, we explore the work of Renzo Piano, an architect whose projects bridge engineering and artistry. Guided by his intellectual curiosity and far-reaching problem-solving techniques, Piano embraces the most current technology of this era while continually redefining how we understand architecture, not only as functional space but as a cultural expression. From his early experiments to his enduring contributions, his work demonstrates a careful balance of innovation, context, and human experience. This is the story of Renzo Piano. Born in Genoa, Italy in 1937, Renzo Piano didn't just stumble into architecture, it was practically in his DNA. His grandfather, his father, and 4 of his uncles were all builders. He graduated from the Polytechnic University of Milan in 1964 and quickly began to forge his own path, a path that would lead him to redefine what modern architecture could be. Piano's early career saw him experimenting with lightweight structures and industrial materials, often collaborating with fellow visionary architects. But it was a competition in the early 1970s that would catapult him onto the global stage and forever change the urban landscape of Paris. In 1971, a relatively unknown Renzo Piano, alongside Richard Rogers, won the competition to design the Centre Pompidou. This building was, and still is, a radical departure from traditional museum design. They took all the functional elements, the escalators, the pipes, the ducts, and pushed them to the exterior, color-coding them for easy identification. Blue for air conditioning, green for water pipes, yellow for electrical conduits, and red for circulation elements and safety devices. It was like turning a building inside out, a high-tech machine for art. The result? A flexible, adaptable interior space, free from intrusive columns and walls, allowing for maximum versatility for exhibitions. The Centre Pompidou wasn't just a building, it was a statement, a playful and provocative piece of urban art that continues to challenge perceptions of what a cultural institution can be. After working on the Centre Pompidou, Renzo Piano founded his own firm, Renzo Piano Building Workshop, in 1981. The firm's notable early works include the Menil Collection Museum in Houston and the Kansai International Airport in Osaka, Japan. The Kansai Airport, built on an artificial island 5 kilometers off the coast, was a major engineering challenge from the start due to Japan's limited land. To prepare for the construction, engineers had to calculate the pressure the sea mud would exert to predict how the land would sink. They used an innovative technique to drain the wettest sand layers and reach a more stable stratum. Despite these efforts and the addition of over 180 million cubic meters of landfill, the island began to sink faster than anticipated. To solve this, the terminal's columns were equipped with a computer system. If a column sinks, hydraulic jacks raise the structure, and metal plates are added to restore it to its original level. The building's modular design allows it to withstand the tension caused by these shifts. Even the airport's facilities were planned to handle such issues. Completed in 1994, it is considered one of the most expensive civil engineering projects in history and a landmark of 20th century architecture. Renzo's work continued to evolve, moving beyond the overt industrial aesthetic of the Pompidou, while retaining his commitment to structural clarity, technological innovation, and a deep respect for context and light. Take the Beyeler Foundation in Switzerland, for example. Here, Piano demonstrates his incredible ability to integrate a building seamlessly into its natural surroundings. The museum, designed to house a private art collection, feels almost invisible, with its delicate roof structure allowing natural light to filter in, creating a serene and contemplative atmosphere. He uses natural stone from the region, blending the building effortlessly with the landscape. This is a hallmark of Piano's work, a nuanced understanding of how light, materials, and nature can enrich the human experience within a built space. His unwavering commitment to these principles was officially recognized on the highest level in 1998, when Renzo Piano was awarded the prestigious Pritzker Architecture Prize. The jury praised him for his tireless spirit of invention and his ability to make architecture that is both human and poetic. The award cemented his status as a master architect and a global innovator, celebrated for a body of work that is as diverse as it is technically brilliant. A perfect example of this human and poetic approach can be found on the other side of the world, in New Caledonia. The Jean-Marie Tjibaou Cultural Center is a powerful testament to Piano's sensitivity to culture and environment. Commissioned to celebrate the indigenous Kanak culture, the center consists of a series of 10 conical pavilions that are a modern interpretation of the traditional Kanak huts. The buildings are constructed from wood and steel, and their unique shape is not merely aesthetic. It's highly functional, designed to catch the sea breezes and naturally ventilate the interiors, while also providing a sense of scale and rhythm that echoes a traditional village. This project beautifully illustrates how Piano uses modern technology to honor and preserve local heritage. Piano's commitment to sustainability and green architecture is also profoundly evident in his work. The California Academy of Sciences in San Francisco is a prime example. This isn't just a museum, it's a living ecosystem, topped with a stunning living roof that's a biodiversity hotspot in itself. The roof, undulating with 7 domes, mimics the surrounding hills of San Francisco and is planted with over 1.7 million native plants. It acts as natural insulation, reduces stormwater runoff, and provides a habitat for local wildlife. Inside, innovative natural ventilation systems and an abundance of natural light further minimize the building's environmental footprint. It's a testament to how architecture can not only coexist with nature, but actively enhance it. From subtle museums to towering urban landmarks, Piano's versatility is remarkable. The Maison Hermès in Tokyo, Japan, is a proof of that. Completed in 2001, this flagship store is an elegant response to its urban context. Piano designed the building with a grid of 13,000 glass blocks, each handcrafted in a traditional Murano workshop. The transparent facade creates a gentle, warm light, both inside and out, making the building glow like a lantern at night. This choice of material, at once modern and ancient, connects the building to the craftsmanship of Hermès, while allowing it to be a luminous, inviting presence on the busy city street. It's a masterclass in how a single building can be both a powerful brand statement and a respectful addition to its surroundings. That same ability to blend innovation with context can be seen on a much larger scale with the Shard in London. Standing at 310 meters, it's a defining feature of the London skyline and a true engineering marvel. Piano envisioned the Shard as a vertical city, a multifunctional building housing offices, residences, a hotel, restaurants, and a public viewing gallery. Its distinctive pyramidal shape, clad in 11,000 panes of glass, reflects the ever-changing London sky, creating a dynamic and ethereal presence. The tapering form and the exposed shard elements at the top allow the building to seemingly disappear into the clouds, playing with light and perception. It's a bold, elegant, and instantly recognizable addition to a historic city, showcasing Piano's ability to create both delicate and monumental structures with equal finesse. Let's move across the Atlantic to New York, where Piano once again redefines a cultural institution with the Whitney Museum of American Art. Located at the southern entrance of the High Line, the building cleverly responds to its urban context. The museum's robust, industrial-inspired facade of pre-weathered steel and large windows reflects the gritty, artistic spirit of its meatpacking district surroundings. But inside, it's a different story. Piano created incredibly versatile, column-free gallery spaces, allowing for diverse exhibitions. And those expansive windows? They offer breathtaking views of the city, the Hudson River, and the High Line itself, integrating the urban environment into the museum experience. It's a masterful blend of the raw and the refined, a perfect home for American art. Our final stop on this journey through Piano's work brings us to Istanbul, Turkey, and the newly inaugurated Istanbul Modern Museum. The project reorganizes the city's cultural presence along the waterfront, creating a dynamic dialogue between the museum, the Bosphorus, and the urban context. Piano's design emphasizes openness and flexibility. The building spans 5 levels with over 10,500 square meters of usable space, accommodating large exhibition galleries, multifunctional areas, and dedicated educational zones. Its composition balances transparency and enclosure, allowing natural light to permeate while connecting interior spaces with the surrounding landscape. The museum's design also embraces contemporary technology and sustainable strategies, integrating modern systems for lighting, climate control, and visitor comfort. It's an example of how architecture can redefine a city's cultural interface, fostering engagement, education, and accessibility along the waterfront. Despite his extensive and acclaimed career, Renzo Piano remains highly active and engaged in both major cultural and civic architecture. The Renzo Piano Building Workshop continues to deliver large-scale global projects, including the recently completed Academy Museum of Motion Pictures in Los Angeles, California, and the Ontario Court of Justice in Toronto. Simultaneously, Piano leverages his position as an Italian senator for life to fund and oversee the G124 initiative. This pro bono program employs young architects to conduct micro-regeneration projects in Italy's peripheral suburbs, underscoring a commitment to socially responsible architecture and the revitalization of existing urban fabric. Renzo Piano's contribution to architecture is immeasurable. He's an architect who consistently strives for perfection, whose buildings are not just structures but finely tuned instruments that respond to their environment, their purpose, and the people who inhabit them. His work is a masterclass in elegant engineering, thoughtful detailing, and a profound respect for light and context. As Piano himself has said, architecture is art, but art vastly contaminated by many other things. Contaminated in the best sense of the word. Fertilized by many things. This perspective is evident in every project he undertakes, where artistic vision is always intertwined with engineering, context, and human experience. From the radical transparency of the Centre Pompidou to the serene integration of the Beyeler Foundation. From the ecological innovation of the California Academy of Sciences to the urban presence of the Shard and the Whitney, Piano's legacy is one of constant innovation and a timeless pursuit of beauty and functionality. He proves that high-tech can be poetic and that a building can truly sing. What's your favorite Renzo Piano building? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and visit ArchDaily.com for more content about your favorite architects. Thanks for watching and see you next time.